Okay, friends, welcome. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday noon. So I have a special treat for you guys today. And Mother's Day kind of crept up on us. Well, it definitely did on me. I'm going to be the first to admit to let you know that I am not even ready. I'm not ready to gift the mothers in my life, and I'm certainly not ready to pamper myself. But I'm hoping that today kind of gets me moving in that direction so that I can take care of those beautiful women that I love so much. So let me get to my screen here so that I can share with you this presentation. And I have to first give you some little background here of the moms in my life that are absolutely the best women that I know, and I'm so grateful for them. Oh, it took me, why does it do that? I have no idea how I end up doing this to myself. Seriously. Let me just keep pushing this button until it comes around. Yay, there we go. I thought since I clicked it on that very first slide, one day, you guys, it's just going to be so flawless when I get on here. Anyway, so that right there is the picture of my mom. And I absolutely love this picture. It has, oh my goodness, it just has so much pizzazz and style, and it says a lot about her personality. But let me share my other mothers with you. So the picture that I showed you, I think this was back in, I don't know, the late 60s, early 70s. I honestly do not even know. This is an old photograph that I found in a box of pictures when my father passed away, and we did some, cleaning and decluttering in the home. I brought back maybe about 3-4 boxes of just old photographs and family photo albums. And, reminiscing sometimes when I miss my mom or miss my dad or just need that extra connection, I'll pull one out and just kind of start flipping through it. And just, gosh, I came across this picture maybe 5 years ago, and I just absolutely love it because I can see my sister Brenda in that face, but I also see myself. But, I just see this great smile that's just radiating through her, and I absolutely love that dress. So that really speaks to the time that this was in. I tried to zoom in on that little calendar that's in the back, and I couldn't see the date on that. So I don't know when this was, but I absolutely love it. I lost my mom when I was 13, and it was a really tough time, a lot of transition going on. 13 is a funky age for girls. That's when that brain chemistry changes and we really just lose our freaking mind. It's this whole whirlwind of emotions. So it was a very, challenging time. And 2 years later, I met that sweet little mama up there on the top. So I'm not sure if you'll be able to see my mouse, but this beautiful woman here, I've known Julie since I was 15. She is actually Megan's grandmother, and she has been that person for me, you guys, she's my mom. I call her my surrogate mom. I call her my earthly mom. I just call her mama sometimes, but she is everything to me, and she has been that most influential mother in my life. And I can't even imagine not, walking this planet without her. So I'm so grateful for her. I'm so grateful for the teachings, and that, her just, and she includes everybody. She has this beautiful extended family. She has this beautiful group of supportive people that just love on her, and because she loves back, and she's just this warm-hearted person, and I absolutely love her. I ask that you guys keep her in prayer. She just had another major surgery and doing wonderfully. Thank you, Lord. But just keep her in prayer and in your thoughts, and just send her some good healing energy to her, so that she's able to recuperate from this surgery with no issues and in a short time frame, because we need our mama around. And the other beautiful lady that you see here, right here, this is Martha. And the very first time that I met Martha, it was on the phone. This is actually Matthew's mother. So the first time that I met Mom Martha, it was on the phone. And I had taken Matthew down to meet my father down in Texas. We were living in Amarillo at the time. And this was like maybe 3 weeks after we had met. You guys, I knew 3 days after I met my husband that I was going to marry him. It's just, I just saw it all unfold before my eyes and told everybody that I knew about it. So when I met her, it was on a phone call. And the first thing she tells me is she says to me, she goes, "Oh my goodness, thank the Lord, I've been praying for my son to find somebody like you." And I'm not sure what Matthew had told her prior to that conversation, but I just immediately fell in love with her. Anybody who is thankful for God for me in their life, I love you. Thank you so much. But no, anyway, she's just one of those really awesome servant hearts. You know, she has a beautiful servant heart and always so willing just to give and share. And I love her stories and all of the things that she tells me about my husband and their family. And it's just, and it's wonderful. Every time that we go down to visit, I feel like it's a vacation because I have no worries. She takes them all from me. And I'm just so grateful for her. And I'm lucky we get to see Mom Martha this weekend. So thank you so much for you beautiful ladies. God knew that when my mom was called home, he needed to replace her with all of these women to fill her space. And they have done an amazing job. And so hats off to these mamas. I love you guys so much. You're everything to me. So there's my mom's story. And let me move you over to the next slide. So when I started thinking, you know, Mother's Day, I'm not even ready. What the heck am I going to do? I'm not a flower person, you guys, and it's terrible. I buy them sometimes when it's like an afterthought, but I myself, I am not, that's not my language. So if you guys are buying flowers and, you know, I have an event or something, thank you for thinking of flowers, but just know that that's not my language. And if you give me anything in a pot, I guarantee you that it's going to die. I do not do well with potted plants. So like my love language is definitely service. So I don't do a lot with words and things like that, but service, you know, just spending time with me, sharing with me, laughing with me. That's what I just want. I don't care for gifts or anything like that. But I do like to spend time with people. That is my language. But for you guys that are, you know, we still like that physical appreciation that you give us, especially on our special day, on Mother's Day. Every day is Mother's Day, just so you know. But we do have a national holiday for you guys, a national day. So this is just a way to help you if you haven't moved into that point, if you haven't gotten to that point that you've already purchased a gift for your mom. I'm hoping that these, you know, DIY recipes will inspire you to do something different for her. This is great for last minute. This is not only great for Mother's Day, but you can do this any day of the year. I think they make great gifts, and I absolutely love doing DIY. So these are 5 quick, easy recipes that you can put together right now, today, and have them ready for your moms on Sunday. So the first step, just a little teaser here. The first step is a bath oil. So I know you've heard me say before that I'm not a bath person, but every now and then, I do like to indulge, especially if I am feeling some, you know, overall inflammation, or I need just a little bit more support for whatever's going on with me. Bath oils can also be very luxuriant, you know, try taking that moment in your day to just pamper yourself in the tub. So these are really super simple, you guys. All you need is some fractionated coconut oil and some essential oils. So you can find really fun, crafty bottles pretty much at any you know, like a superstore like Walmart, Target. You can even find some, you know, small ones like at I have found some at TJ Maxx. I have found some at the dollar store. But you can definitely order online and get them delivered, overnight from Amazon. But you can pretty much find these anywhere, and you can, make them pretty. You can add your own special touch to it. I really like the simplicity of these labels and these bottles. They're very earthy. They speak to me. And you can choose whatever whatever essential oils. Do you want something that's floral? You can add some rose or some jasmine. You can even open up that Magnolia Touch that it's on sale this month and add it to that. Balances has always been a wonderful bath oil because it's very grounding. Serenity as well. I like Aroma Touch. I like Deep Blue in bath oils too. So really it's just what kind of mood do you want to help your mom set for her bath, and get started there. I will have these recipes posted in our private Facebook group, but I also have a download for you that has these recipes that I'll provide you the link after, okay? So very simple. It doesn't have to be extravagant, really, it's just the thought that counts, right? So a hot oil treatment. So back in the 70s, I don't know if you remember, maybe it was the 80s, hot oil treatments for hair were the bomb. Everybody was doing it. You could see it advertised on television. I will never forget, the commercials of the big, flowing hair. But this is something that's really easy to do too. And you may or may not use heat with this. So what this really is just coconut oil. We have some castor oil and macadamia nut oil in there too, with our essential oils. So really lean into the essential oils that provide a lot of health for your hair. Rosemary's great for overall health and growth. Lavender is also great for growth if you have somebody that may have like dandruff or psoriasis. Cedarwood, peppermint, those kind of oils can, really be supportive. So really it's just taking all of these and mixing them up and whipping it for just a few minutes and putting them in a jar. It is that simple. And when it's ready to be used, you can just use, like maybe a little scoop or a small spoonful and massage it into your scalp. And if you want to have it as a hot oil treatment, you can put a shower cap over your hair, over your head, and then use a blow dryer just to kind of heat it for about 10, 15 minutes. It's very easy to do, and it may not sound like it's something fancy, but man, it sure does make your hair feel really soft, and your scalp has just received an amazing health benefit from it. So what I really love about this is it doesn't have all of those petroleum-based chemicals in there. It doesn't leave your hair, after you wash it, it doesn't leave it, what am I trying to say, greasy or weighed down, because it's actually really light. I've done this a few times before. My go-to has always just been a leave-in conditioner. I just leave, conditioner with oils in my hair all the time. But this, when my hair's looking pretty frazzled or it just needs a kick in the pants, I like doing this right here. It's really soothing to my scalp. My go-to has always been lavender and rosemary for hair. But again, what is the intention behind it? And you can find different oils to support that. And if you want just like something that smells good, ylang ylang is very good in that too. Some citrus oils as well. I have used lemon before with grapefruit. That's, kind of helps with the buildup on there. But this is a really nice little treatment, to go the full 5 yards with this. So then we have our whipped body butter. Now this one we definitely have done many times in our home because one, it's so easy, and two, it's very luxurious to the skin. I absolutely love doing this, and it stores well. If you find a little glass container with one of those sealing caps like you see there, it'll last for quite a long time, until you finish it. So it lasts for it works well. It lasts well, it stores well. I really like this recipe. So this one, you're not really looking for a whole lot of funky ingredients. You're looking for shea butter, coconut oil, and even fractionated coconut oil. You can mix up the oils in that as well. I like grapefruit just because of the scent. I love lemongrass in this. Lavender is always great if you have, some sensitive skin and you want to add just a little bit more support to it. Again, with cedarwood, if you're working on some psoriasis or eczema, there's lots of research that shows cedarwood is wonderful for that. If you're leaning to the florals, again, use your jasmine, use your rose, use your ylang ylang, even clary sage is also good. Any citrus oils will work in here. It really is up to you on, what is the scent? Think about your mom. What does she like? Does she like florals? Does she like trees? Does she like citruses? Because you can really mix and match your essential oils, and you're not really using a whole lot of oils with this either. We're talking, 10 to 15 drops, whatever you have. So this is really easy to make, and like I said, it stores really well too. So another one is sugar scrub, and that picture that you see there is my absolute all-time favorite sugar scrub to make. It's ginger and lime. It smells so divine and it smells so delicious. It literally makes my mouth water anytime that I use it. And this we make, at home in a big jar because it is just so loved by my girl and myself. And it's just really easy, and it is so healing and soothing to the skin. It's a great exfoliator, and it would make a wonderful addition to your DIY gift for your mom. So this one has brown sugar, turbinado sugar, fractionated coconut oil, and again, ginger and lime essential oil. I just absolutely love that fragrance together. You can again modify this with the oils, and you can even modify the sugar. The brown sugar and turbinado sugar is really exfoliating to the skin, and that's the intention behind this scrub, right? But if your mom has sensitive skin, or if you have sensitive skin, you can use a white sugar for this. You can also use like Himalayan salt if you're really looking for that deep exfoliation. You can even, use white sugar or brown sugar with oatmeal. So you can really play with this recipe. It's really simple, and I absolutely love it. This is my favorite, and you won't be sorry with this one, especially when you're making it. It's just so freaking delicious. So another option for you is our facial serum. So I've showed you guys what I put in my facial serum, right? I use a whole bunch of oils just because I have a whole lot of issues going on with my face, right? But it doesn't have to be that complex for you. Really just look for some jojoba oil, some rosehip seed oil. I like using our Yarrow Palm Nutritive Duo, I don't think I have it here with me. I love using that and adding it to all of my facial stuff. And then you could even use some evening primrose oil, because that has been shown to be very supportive to facial hair too, facial skin too. Carrot seed oil is also very anti-aging, has anti-aging properties. And then you can keep it very simple by just using frankincense. You can even open up some vitamin E capsules that you may have lying around, or get some vitamin E oil to add, some additional health benefits to that. And really, you're just adding all those to, I like to recycle my 15 ml bottles, and I like to recycle my Yarrow Palm bottles. So I'm constantly reusing those to, to hand out as gifts. And you can just buy toppers for that, the little droppers for that. Or you can, again, order some bottles online through that already have them, so that you can have those available to you. And it's just really easy to do, you guys. It's nothing complex, but it's such a nice gift. And if you add like a gua sha stone or a roller to this, it's a wonderful gift. It really is. It's just a really nice pampering gift. So yesterday, or when was it? Was it Monday? Monday, I teased you guys about a DIY that I came across. just a presentation way of doing it. And I just absolutely loved it. And this is what I will be gifting. And it's called Spa in a Jar. Look how awesome that is. So really you're taking all of your little DIY samples, I mean, all your little DIY gifts that you made, putting them in smaller containers and using a big mason jar to put it all in there. I thought that was brilliant. I love the simplicity of the presentation. I love how you can really make this your own. You can even add things to it. You can even add like one of our lip balms, you can add to that. Maybe some samples of the deep blue or our toothpaste, or even our shampoo and conditioner samples. Maybe you can add like a mini, personal hygiene kit that has nail clippers, a pumice stone. You could even add, a small little hand spa sponge, one of those or one of those bath sponges that will fit in there. Anything, you could really put anything in here. Gift cards, maybe an essential oil roller or a spritz perfume that you may have made. This just is opened up so many possibilities. And I just went crazy and just making a list of all the things that I would like to fit into a jar like this. And then you can just, make it your own, decorate it. All of these things you can just print online. I'm sure that if you do a Google search, you'll find some very inexpensive templates, or, if you're feeling a little creative, you can make your own. You can just use, shipping labels or clear labels from from Avery or one of the local name brands, whatever. But I just thought that this was such a cute idea. I absolutely love it. So that's what I'm going to be making. And I'm keeping the women that are on my list for this in mind too, so that I can kind of individualize it for their specific needs. But I just absolutely loved it. Loved it. So are you not a DIY fan? I know there's a lot of people that are not. Like I said, we're still friends, but I just really like playing with my oils. So there are some other options for you. Now, you may not be able to get these delivered to you by Sunday. You can try. doTERRA does have an overnight shipping, but shipping is always crazy. But there are some spa products that you can look into. We still have, pardon me, our Mother's Day package right there with the travel size Yarrow Palm. And if you look at that little dropper, that's exactly what I was referring to for your facial serums. And we do have body butters, we do have body scrubs, and we definitely have a beautiful spa lotion. So look in your back office. You just have to go to your shop at the top menu. You'll see a drop down, hit personal care, and then you'll see a menu of all of the personal care items that are on there. We also have like skincare lines. We have, hairline, all of these wonderful things that you can tap into. Something that you can do, if you want to order them and you already know that it's not going to come in time, you can have them directly shipped to your moms. And maybe you can give them a card and kind of give them an idea of some of the, like the gift continues kind of thing, a gift card to a local spa or for a haircut, maybe a manicure, pedicure, whichever. A float. I have a friend that has an awesome float spa, and that would be a wonderful gift for anybody. So yeah, just think outside the box, and you can get something together really quickly. And if you're ordering from doTERRA, you can have it shipped directly to them and provide a card and maybe outline the products that they'll be receiving or give them some information about it. It's very easy to make this happen, you guys. So some other considerations, give them a gift that continues, like maybe one of our starter kits. If you have a mom that really likes burning candles or likes those air fresheners, give them an aroma collection to kind of get those toxins out of their home and get them moving into a better place of health. If you have a mom that likes to do yoga, we have a yoga collection, and our Yarrow Palm collection is awesome for all things skin. This is very different than the Mother's Day gift that we have, because this one has the cellular beauty complex capsules, and it has a full bottle of Yarrow Palm and a full bottle of the body renewal serum. Pardon me. So just some ideas of what's available. Play around in your online hub, and you'll see that there's so many different options for you. So this is how you can stay connected with us. I will be I'll be providing a link to download this little booklet that I created for you. It'll come in the newsletter for sure, and I'll post it in a link underneath our YouTube video whenever this gets there, and I'm definitely going to put it in the group for you guys. So happy Mother's Day from us to all the mamas out there. Let me hit this and stop the share. And I want to show you something. So I have a wonderful friend, and I absolutely love how she just does so many DIYs and is very thoughtful and very giving and very generous. So I think I shared with you guys that last Friday was our Science Olympiad end of the year party. And I hope she doesn't mind that I'm sharing this, but something like this, you guys, something very, it's simple elegance in a bag. So here's an idea for you. Here is a nice little bath salt that you can include. Oh, I know my camera and everything is just wonky, but small jar, put your salts in there, put your sugar scrubs in there. This makes a really nice, cute gift. I absolutely love this jar. And then she has this wonderful recipe for the Balm of Gilead, which, by the way, Susan, my husband has claimed this. He absolutely loves it. So yeah, I mean, just a tin like this, I thought this was one of the most cutest and most thoughtful gifts ever, because it really is something that I can use for myself. And I should have beat my husband to that balm. But just something like this, for your moms, or for yourself, for teachers too. We have teacher appreciations happening all over. Some other things that you can consider to putting into your spa, or maybe just your DIY rollers you can put in there. You can make some small sprays of perfume or facial mists. It's just really open to your level of creativity and how much time you want to invest in it. Overall, it's very inexpensive. I think the most that I paid was for the mason jar. Everything else was pretty inexpensive, and I was able to find things locally. I did make an order for the droppers overnight, so that might be something that you need to think about. So I haven't been able to find those droppers, and if anybody has a local connection, please let me know. Let's see, what else? Natural grocers. I find a lot of my DIY ingredients there. I look for organic. There's certain, things that I look for. So make sure that you know what you're buying, okay? And then let's see, what other tips do I have for you? Have your kids make your mom, their grandmother, a card. I love when my kids used to make cards for everything and everyone. It was just a really nice touch, and grandparents really love those things. You can also do give your mom a picture of your family, of your kids, of their grandkids, and embellish a picture frame. You can look for some, natural candles to add to your spa, small ones. I've tapped into so many, local businesses that do their own like soaps and candles and embroidery, and just, really try to individualize gifts. But, it's really open to whatever your budget allows, and to whatever your creativity and, your mom. You should know your mom. You should know what she likes, and you could always keep it simple by giving a gift card. So we do have some for our for Casa Walters. If you're interested in that, I would love to set you up with that. And I think that's it for me. So I'm still working out the kinks for Friday. My person is not feeling well, but I will definitely let you guys know. I'll make sure that I give you plenty of time to prepare for it. And when it does happen, it will be during the lunch hour. So just an FYI for that, or maybe early afternoon. I have to really finalize some details on that, but I think you're going to love it. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a great addition to your Mother's Day brunch table and any other brunch table that happens throughout the year. Anyway, thanks guys so much for joining us. I appreciate you. And please let me know if you have any questions, and I will definitely add the link to the little recipe booklet for you to have access to those recipes. All right. You guys have a great afternoon. Peace.